The Supreme Court is going to discuss whether or not LGBT people can be included in the employment rights issue. The employment, I can't remember the exact phrase, but they're actually debating whether gay people being gay is part of, it should be excluded from your normal working rights. Imagine that. That's actually been debated now, or about to be. And so, yes, we're going backwards. The trans military ban. Terrible things are happening in this country for LGBT people. Terrible things are happening for many groups, obviously. But I think it's interesting in our culture, certainly in this instance, on mainstream television, this thing has happened. And I feel, for me, it's been a really interesting thing, because I've done lots of films and things over the years that have just discussed or dealt with subjects relating to LGBT people. I did the film about the sort of schism between older gay men and younger gay men because of AIDS, and there's been this missing generation, so there's not a mentor generation. I did a film about adoption and things like that. But what I found is that most of the people who would see those films are LGBT people, or those that love them, or people who go to film festivals, or just people who chance upon them. And now, in Instinct, I'm able to have millions of people, millions and millions of people see a same-sex couple for the first time, just in their living rooms. And I think that's, to me, really, really important, because I think that, the problem I think we have in this country is that there's a lot of bigotry being condoned or validated. And actually, bigotry is just when people are afraid of something or ignorant of something. And when you present it to them in an unscary way, they accept it and get used to it, and then it's not a problem for them anymore. And that's what I feel we can do with Instinct. There's millions and millions of people who have seen a same-sex couple at home, and it's not been a big deal. There hasn't been a backlash. People just think, well, and actually, they're rooting. I go places and they go, oh, we really hope you get to adopt your baby with your husband. Things like that.
Well, they get to actually see them as a story within a show, and not as just a news story or as a news package or a clip, which immediately can become politicized and become one side or the other side of an aisle.
Yes.
Within Instinct, you and your partner in the show are characters, and you're telling a story, and you're also part of this procedural in every episode.
It's also the "and also" thing, which I think is really important. All these other things are happening, and also there's a gay couple.
Yes.
It's not like there's a gay couple. Careful, everybody. So I think that's an important thing as well. It's about because I sort of I think right now in this country everyone's shouting at each other. The right has got more right, the left has gone more left, and so it's more polarized than ever. And there's only these two major parties, so it's this very team sport-like political environment. So, and everyone's just sort of screaming across this sort of valley of murk. And I think actually nobody's going to change their mind when you scream at them. You have to actually reach out and talk to them and speak quietly and just kind of try to understand their point and hopefully get your point across.